Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about the degree of a polynomial. Before jumping into the degree of a polynomial, we'll jump into the degree of a term first. So the degree of a term is the sum of the exponents on the variable. So the degree of a term is just the sum of the exponents. And to illustrate this, I'll show you a couple of examples right over here. If I had 3x to the power of 4, this degree is 4 because the exponent value is 4 for this polynomial. If I had 6x to the power of 15, this degree would be 15 because that is the highest exponent value for this polynomial. If I had another one, 2x squared y. Here I've got two variables, so all I do is add their exponents, which in this case, 2 plus, remember the understood 1 here, that degree would be 3 for this polynomial. So that defines the degree for a term. When you have multiple terms, what you're going to do is look for the highest exponential value once your polynomial is in descending order or in descending powers. Let's look at another example. 3x to the power of 4 minus 5x squared plus 6. First thing to note, our polynomial is in descending order. The highest exponent value is right here on the first term, and that would be 4. So the degree of this polynomial is 4. That's really it. Let's look at another one. 5x plus 7. Here we have what's called a binomial. A binomial is a polynomial with exactly two terms. This example up here is what's known as a trinomial, because there are exactly 3 terms. And remember that terms are separated by addition and subtraction. So 1, 2, 3 terms, trinomial. Here we have a binomial, 5x and 7. The degree of this binomial is 1 because the exponential value here is 1. The degree of a number is 0. And to illustrate that, I'll show you right over here. If I just had a random number like 23, the degree of this polynomial is 0 because remember when we were talking about 0 exponents? This essentially is 23 and then any variable x raised to the power of 0. Remember, anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So what this really is 23 times 1, which is still 23. So the degree of a random number is 0. If you have just a random variable like y, and it says what's the degree? The degree is 1. 23 and y, these are both examples of what are known as monomials, because they are polynomials written in one term. So remember, finding the degree of a polynomial, you look for the largest exponent value once your polynomial is written in descending powers. Remember, trinomials are 3 terms, binomials are 2 terms, monomials are 1 term. And a random number by itself, its degree is 0. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.